In this video, I'm going to show you something that's a little different, but I actually found that it was helpful and couldn't find a lot of information, so I'm sharing this with you. It's how to clean these Sunbrella Infinity Canopy fabrics. So let's get educated by Ted. I don't know how well you can see here, but the fabric on the left, this one here, is actually dirty. I have not cleaned it. This one here, I did clean it yesterday. Whoops. And you can see that it's not quite as wrinkly and it's definitely cleaner. So let me show you the steps. The first step, of course, is to take the canopy down. So I took it down, I put it on my island here, and then you're going to slide off the fabric. You take the fabric off. There are these little end caps which you need to undo with an Allen wrench, and then they come off on the ends, and then you pull the fabric out, hold the bar there, and what I do is and then shaking them out. So this is obviously, I haven't washed anything yet, just getting the dust off, and if there's any goop or whatever, just do a quick shake out. And then I'm gonna bring them over to this table and I'll show you how I wash them. Let's just get some soap and water. So I'm just using some Dawn and put some of that in there. You don't need a ton because it makes pretty good soap, but like maybe that much is what I've been using. Fill it up with water. So now I use a brush like this, and I'll put the description, and you dip it into the bucket, and then what I've been doing is going along the middle here where that's the darker stain, or where most of the dirt is, and I just hit there first. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want the soap to soak in a little bit more. So on each of them, I'm going down the middle of where there was more dirt. So just kind of scrub back and forth, and then of course if I see any other little spots, I'm just getting them. But you know, you do this, I do this on the middle, and then I come back and I do the complete side, and then I flip it over, and then I do the same thing. All right, so when you're done scrubbing one side, it should look like this. So I brushed the entire area of all of them. I'm gonna flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, after you've cleaned the fabric and soaped it, you need to rinse it. So I'm just gonna go through and rinse now. So I cleaned both sides again, and so I'll have to flip it over halfway through the rinsing. So I think it's pretty clear how to rinse. Just make sure you keep going until you get the bubbles out of the fabric. You want it to be completely free of soap. Okay, so this is almost dry. It's not quite dry. I'm going to move it to another location, but it actually is definitely cleaner and a little less wrinkly, although obviously there's still wrinkles. It's not 100%. I just figured I'd give you another view. This is one that's drying, and the bigger wrinkles down the middle are out. You know, there's still these small ones, but as the sun dries it, it tends to flatten out a little bit. I just thought I'd show you how the Infinity Canopies go in, just in case. So here's on the end brackets, and you see that hole right there. So it hangs on these hooks, but these little end caps, this is where it goes in. So you take the fabric and you put it in through that little cylinder there. I'll try to get my fingers out of the way so you can sort of see. Slides in like that. And then the same thing on this one. Goes in, make sure it's the closer one, because then we're going to get another one in there. And then you just slide them all the way in. And I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put an end cap in, and so you can just see what installing one of them looks like, and then you'll know how to do all of them. Since there's 9 here, I have 10 of these pieces. So you take one of these end caps here, and then you put it in here, push it in, and you take an Allen wrench. There's a little nut here. See if I can show you that. Can't really lift it up, sorry, you probably can't see that. but I'm just gonna tighten this, and there you go. And you just do all the rest like that. The shade on the right is the one I just cleaned and hung. The one on the left has not been cleaned. And you can see there's less wrinkles on the right and there's more on the left. So that's it. You guys have been educated on how to clean Sunbrella Infinity Canopy. Thank you for watching this video. If you found the content interesting, please click the like button and subscribe. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please put them in the comments.